This is Johnny Cycles bringing you another edition of Dragons and Pioneer. Look at that. Look at that. Terrible hand. Oh, sigh. So we're looking to play Boris the Spider Rider after ramping into a 2 or 3 or having a 2-drop on turn 2. Or just a elf on turn 1 that we can then tap the next turn to cast this in web. I think we have to keep it and put that on the bottom. That's not a good start to our very first game with the deck. So yeah, any kind of 2-drop would be great. So this is a Pioneer League. There's no people in the free zone, which is fine. It does mean I've never played this deck in my life, and I'm playing it now. Our opponent has some counter magic up. So we can discard up to 2 cards. I assume this will get countered or killed. Sure. So unsurprising. Now we would like to not draw any more lands. Now the debate there. Okay, so there's no one in the free zone. So I haven't played this deck. I don't get to test this deck. Good lord. We're just going to be out of all kinds of answers, or out of all threats at this point, after this gets killed or countered. Could have maybe waited till last turn and then played Boris off of it after attacking. Okay. So I'm in the league play, having never played this deck, and this is the person at the top of the league. So that's cool. That's cool. All right, so we could also right now, what would be great is like a Baloth that we could attack with, and then in web with the Boris. Torch the Tower is a very dead draw. So we will go ahead and explore. So we found another land. It's incredible. I won't lie. I have often found that when I get into league play, either get mana screwed or mana flooded. But when the free zone, the deck hums, and that seems to be what's happening right now. We've drawn so many lands. So many lands. Yeah, we would really like to be able to. That was the draw we wanted before we cast this card. We could just attack for 7. Since it can't be countered, it can be killed by a lot of things, though. And then one of our non-land cards is a Torch the Tower. We have a lot of live draws. Almost all of our threats have haste. Assume there will be like a Supreme Verdict or something coming our way. Consult the star charts. I didn't put any caverns in the deck because, well, there's the Supreme Verdict. Shockingly. I actually don't want to do that because I assume our opponent will have another 2-mana counterspell. I don't want to give him a 3-mana counterspell. Or get lost. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Make this a 3/3. Wait, this No More Lies is 3 mana? Holy cow. I think we just wait. I know it's kind of counterintuitive. We gotta run them out of answers eventually, but they have 7 cards. So We would like to find, I don't know, something else, basically. We already have 2 forests, 2 mountains. I mean, it doesn't matter. We have a mountain and a forest in our hand. Opponent will now just do something like draw some cards. Sure. Oh my god. So I think we're playing only 22 lands, but holy cow. I mean, we've I got countered. And then we've found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands. Okay, well, I mean, our opponent's not doing anything, so we're not going to do anything. I think we just wait until we find a couple more threats. Our opponent's putting 0 pressure on us. Let him draw some more cards. Alright, Wandering Emperor. That would have answered our Shivan Devastator. Sure. I mean, the chances at this point of us winning are so slim. Try to kill that. I mean, we have the mana to pay for whatever counterspell they have. Another Shivan Devastator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they have a March of Otherworldly Light that we saw. So it really doesn't take much for them to kill this. Sure. That is the one drawback of the X Hydras, is that things like Fatal Push get them. Things like March of Otherworldly Light, they don't have to pay full value for it or anything like that. So now our opponent gets to have all the fun. They have 7 cards in hand. I don't think we'll resolve anything from here on out. I think whatever we play will get countered or killed. We're going to untap a couple lands. Attack for 4. I think we're just in trouble. In the most painful way possible. And if you have been watching some of my videos, or my recent videos, man, I just cannot stand control. It's just so painful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I assume this will be somehow countered or killed. At which point we'll go to game 2. So the idea of the deck is we play a lot of hasty threats, or threats that have ETBs. And then we get value out of the attack, cast it for the in-web, and get lost. Yep. Congratulations, opponent. I just don't think we have anything to beat control. We're not geared to fighting control matchup. We don't have any caverns because we have dragon. I guess we could have a cavern for dragons, but I mean we have all these different creature types. We're not like a all-in deck, so I feel like we're kind of just drawing dead against. I mean, we have a lot of hasty threats, and generally speaking, against a control strategy, hasty threats on curve puts the pressure on your opponent to run them out of answers, and then can steal a game. That time we just had to mold a 6 and had a very slow start. We didn't cast a single thing until turn 3. What we really want is an elf into Baloth into one of these 3 drops. So we have a bunch of hasty threats, including the Nova Hellkite. If we have 5 mana, we can cast it for its warp cost, and then in web Boris, the Spider Rider, and it is a cast spell, so they can counter it and get the Hellkite back. So I mean, we have the tools as far as just hasty, overpowered, along the curve creatures that can really put our opponent's answers to the test. But when you don't cast anything until turn 3 against a control deck and they draw a million cards, that's just not. It does not go well for you. You also saw how badly we flooded. We have 22 lands in the deck, and man, we hit so many lands. Off the Explorer, from the Get Lost, we found 2 lands. Then we just naturally drew lands. We drew Torch to Tower. Look at, I mean, just, God. Oh. I mean, this is one of the most painful things that you could possibly have 3 Field of Ruins. Also, the 4 lands in a 22 land deck is kind of a lot. And here we have an Elvish Mystic and a Field of Ruin. An Elvish Mystic, 2 Fields of Ruin. I mean, I don't... It's almost laughable when you think about it. It is literally almost laughable. It'll be a fast game. Maybe. I mean, it's kind of unbelievable when you think about, and I mean, I'm testing it, and I hate to have to test it in a league, but it is being tested. All right. GG's.